Hello, my name is James Weinbreg. I am the new Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and I am extremely happy of our longstanding partnership with Nelson Mandela University. I know Nelson Mandela Day is coming up, and it's a very important day for all of us here and for me personally, and gives us an opportunity to share and educate others on the important principles that Nelson Mandela fought for throughout his life, including the ability of all of us to make transformative change in our communities and around the globe in our actions and our words. Now, Nelson Mandela also espoused the principles of social justice and diversity and peace and inclusion. And these are all areas that are very important for our university. And I think they're all areas that are central to our partnership with Nelson Mandela University. So thank you for all you do at Nelson Mandela University to promote these principles, and thank you for your partnership with UNCW. We hope to increase the number of students who are engaged through this partnership in the coming years, and we really look forward to working with you on that. Now, we have a lot to do as a society, but as Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it is done. So thank you again, and I look forward to working with you and supporting your mission in the coming years. Bye.
Hello, I'm Thomas Bontru, Director of International Programs at Universidad de Monterrey. This is a message for Nelson Mandela Day. For us at UDEM, it's a real honor to be associated with Nelson Mandela University and the man in whose honor it has its name. Nelson Mandela was an example of congruency, of human decency, a man who stood up for his ideals, went to prison for them, and once in power, did not give in to retaliation, but looked for reconciliation. This, for us, is the highest of Christian ideals, and especially important at UDEM, a University of Catholic inspiration. Thank you.
Greetings from St. Cloud State University. We are so fortunate to be engaged partners with Nelson Mandela University for over 20 years and are thrilled to take part in celebrating Nelson Mandela's life and legacy on this year's Mandela Day. Mandela Day celebrates bringing people together around the world to promote peace, reconciliation, and cultural diversity. We are reminded of how important those topics are, especially in our current global climate. St. Cloud State is an institution of higher education in the United States that is located 1.5 hours away from where George Floyd was murdered a few months ago, an event that sparked worldwide shock and activism that reminds us of the important work that is still yet to be done. Mandela Day is a time for us to reflect and engage in our local and global communities while celebrating the idea that one person can transform the world and make an impact. One experience or conversation can change the trajectory of a community and of a person. We are fortunate to have South Africa and Nelson Mandela University as a partner to help us create transformative experiences for our students, faculty, and staff. We look forward to engaging with our friends and colleagues at Nelson Mandela University in the future to build on the legacy of Nelson Mandela to make this world a better place for all humankind. Thank you for this opportunity to connect and be a part of this important event. Take care.
Hello, my name is Iris Ramme. I'm from Nöttingen-Geislingen University in Germany. And I would like to say something about the 18th of July. And to be honest, I did not know that it is his birthday. But what I know is Nelson Mandela. When I was a teenager, of course, I heard something about Nelson Mandela, and I learned that there is something called apartheid. I learned as a teenager that there is something like segregation that still existed in the 60s in the United States. And I could not believe that people were treated differently just because of the color of their skin. That was something that really blew my mind. And when I heard for the first time something about Nelson Mandela, he was still in prison. And then in the beginning of the 90s, when there was this movement around him, it was so special to me that he actually became the president of your country. So I wish you all the best for going forward with this movement, for having equal rights, whether you are white or black or something in between. And I wish you especially that it works out without violence. And I think this is also something Nelson Mandela stood for.
Moin!
From the University of Oldenburg.
In northern Germany.
We are sending you
Best wishes.
For Mandela Day.
our strategic partner.
And project partner.
And all the colleagues we love so much. And the great students over there.
We'll
Change the world together.
Happy Mandela Day!
Woohoo!
Hi, my name is Ingrid Lecoultre from Han University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands. Every year we welcome international students from all over the world to our campus so that they can learn from each other, accept each other's cultural differences, and generally become more open-minded. As such, we embrace Nelson Mandela's vision that education is the most powerful tool which we can use to change the world. We highly value our partnership with Nelson Mandela University and wish you all the best for Mandela Day.
Bula Vinaka, a warm South Pacific greeting to you all. I am Anne Cheryl Armstrong.
And I am Derek Armstrong from the University of the South Pacific. In 2019, we were privileged to visit Nelson Mandela University in South Africa.
We were introduced to the concept of Ubuntu as expressed by Nelson Mandela.
This resonated very strongly with Pacific understandings of community and relationality among people.
We felt inspired to return to the Pacific, infused with the idea of the university as a sacred space, based on the principle of Ubuntu.
This presentation has been inspired by Mandela-ness.
Vinaka Vakalevu, thank you very much.
Here at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, we are super excited to celebrate Nelson Mandela Day. Mandela has shaped a better world through his efforts and initiatives on the journey to freedom for everyone. We believe each student we work with has the ability to continue his legacy, and we will continue to do our part through promoting global understanding between people of different cultures, races, religions, and nationalities. Happy Nelson Mandela Day.